welcome to lecture 5 of week 2. We have been talking about export incentive structures in week 2, and in this lecture 5, we are going to discuss global market segmentation and targeting. This is an important concept because when exporters want to target markets according to different segments, they need to understand this concept. Let us begin the journey. At the outset, let us have an overview of the contents. We will start with introduction followed by concept of market segmentation. After that, we will discuss the basis of global market segmentation as well as the criteria for effective segmentation. After that, we will go towards the target market selection criteria as well as targeting and positioning strategies. Consequently, we will try to understand the different segmentation based on business to business and business to consumers, followed by segmentation tool and data sources. At the end, we will see some case study as well as try to identify challenges and best practices before we conclude the lecture. At the outset, global trade, we all know, is not a one size fits all approach. Different markets are present in the global trade, and different marketing strategies have to be adopted. Thus, market segmentation, which is an important phenomena that divides consumers into different segments based on age, demographic features, income, etc., allows exporters to understand the diverse consumer needs across borders. The market segmentation reduces risk, improves marketing efficiency, and enhances competitive positioning. In a world of intense competition and limited resources, segmentation ensures efforts are directed where they yield the highest results. Let us try to understand the concept of market segmentation. Market segmentation is the way in which we divide a large, heterogeneous global market into smaller groups with shared traits or behaviors. Market segmentation enables firms to tailor marketing mixes to meet segment specific needs effectively. Market segmentation also focuses on exporters, and exporters with the use of market segmentation can focus on the most lucrative markets instead of spreading resources too thin. This strategic focus leads to better product market fit and improved export success rates. Let us try to understand the importance of segmentation, that is, market segmentation in export strategy. Segmentation ensures marketing resources are allocated efficiently and that it maximizes the return on investment. Segmentation in export strategy also allows companies to design differentiated strategies for varied consumer preferences. Not only this, segmentation in export strategy helps in crafting country specific marketing campaigns and improving customer satisfaction. In addition, segmentation in export strategy drives higher sales, deeper market penetration, and sustainable growth. Let us now try to understand the base of global market segmentation. There are different ways in which segmentation may be understood. The first is geographic, such as in terms of continent or region, country size, or climate, which is used for location specific strategies. There is demographic classification based on age, gender, education, occupation, income, and family size. Also, a classification by the title psychographic segmentation, which is based on lifestyle, personality, attitudes, and social class that affects the buying decisions. And finally, behavioral segmentation, which talks about purchasing frequency, brand loyalty, and benefits sought from products. Others base includes the economic base of segmentation, such as countries' GDP per capita, purchasing power, and growth trends that indicate the market potential. Another one is the cultural segmentation, which is based on religion, language, traditions, and social norms, which can strongly influence the consumption behavior. A contemporary time segmentation is the technological segmentation, which is based on digital readiness and e commerce penetration that guides online market strategies. Finally, if we talk about some institutional market segmentation parameters, then it is a regulatory parameter which talks about and considers laws, trade policies, and tariffs that shape market entry approaches. When we combine all these variables, it helps exporters identify markets that align with their value proposition. Dear students, let us now try to identify the criteria for effective segmentation. The effective segmentation should have the following features and parameters. The first is measurable, that the segmentation should be measurable. The segment size, purchasing power, and characteristics must be quantifiable. An effective segmentation should be substantial, that is, the segment should be large and profitable enough to justify targeting. The segmentation should also be accessible, which means the company must be able to reach and serve this segment efficiently. The next is it should be differentiable, which means that segments should respond uniquely to different marketing strategies. And finally, the effective segmentation should be actionable. That is, the firm must be able to design programs to attract and serve the segment. Let us now try to understand what is the process to target market selection. This depends on four parameters. The first is segment evaluation, which assess profitability, growth prospects, and competitive intensity. Then comes the market targeting, where it is the way to choose the most attractive segments that align with strategic objectives. The third is entry strategies that decide how to enter, which includes direct exporting, joint venture, licensing, or foreign direct investment. And finally, it is the resource alignment which ensures organizational capabilities that should match market demands. This process of market selection reduces uncertainty and improves chances of export success. Let us now talk about the targeting strategies. What are the different strategies that can be adopted by businesses and exporters to target consumers? The first is undifferentiated marketing. This type of marketing offers one product to all segments. This way is efficient, but it is risky as well. The second is differentiated marketing. This marketing is characterized by designs which are unique offerings for each selected segment. Here, the cost is higher, but this is more effective in terms of sales volume. The third is concentrated or niche marketing. Under this marketing classification, the process or the strategy focuses on only highly profitable niche market with specialized products. For example, selling special made shoes to celebrities. The fourth strategy is micro marketing, which means customizing products for individual customers or local markets. Let us now focus on positioning in global markets. Positioning defines how a product is perceived relative to competitors in a specific market. Positioning builds a compelling narrative that resonates with the target segment's values and expectations. The approach of positioning includes price or quality positioning, wherein value for money or premium offering is incorporated. The second is cultural adaptation, which includes tailor made products to local traditions and lifestyle. The third is innovation leadership, wherein it is highlighted that how advanced technology or unique features of a product can lead the other markets, and sustainability, which is about leveraging eco friendly and ethical attributes. If we talk about the different segmentation based on business and consumers relationship, then we have two types of segmentation. One is business to business segmentation and another is business to customer segmentation. Under business to business segmentation, this segmentation focuses on industry type, company size, purchasing process and geographic reach. On the other hand, business to customers or consumer segmentation emphasizes demographics, psychographics, behavior, and cultural differences. If we compare these two, business to business markets often involve fewer customers but larger order volumes, thus requiring personalized strategies. On the other hand, business to consumer segmentation markets demand deeper consumer insights and broader marketing communication. It is time for us to focus on tools and data sources for segmentation. There are different tools and data sources that are available for segmentation. We have trade statistics. We have several organizations that are providing World Trade Organization, International Trade Center, United Nations Trade, which provides most of the commodity trade data that can provide insights into the market demands and market trends. The second is market reports. Several organizations are providing different types of market reports, such as Euromonitor for European Union, Statistica, and Nielsen. They are offering detailed customer and consumer and industry data. There are several digital tools that are also available, such as social media analytics tools, such as Google Trends, which can reveal real time consumer preferences. And finally, institutional sources are also available, such as the documents and the data sets available with export promotion councils, embassies, and government trade agencies, as well as different regulatory and bodies that cooperate and provide buyer and seller information. Dear student, let us now take a case study. We have taken case study of IKEA, which is a global manufacturer of furniture. They provide designer furniture in all parts of the world. How they have divided their markets means what is their strategy of global segmentation means dividing the global market into different smaller market based on different attributes. IKEA has used the psychographic and lifestyle based segmentation, and wherein they are trying to find out the different consumer based on their lifestyle, their some kind of attitudes. They are targeting middle income and urban consumers. As you know, particularly in most of the developing countries, the middle income population is more. and urbanization is increasing. Therefore, the needs of urban people is also more in terms of furniture. IKEA has developed some compact furniture, DIY furniture. The company tailors store layouts, product design, and pricing to suit local markets. For example, IKEA's products in India will be different from IKEA's products in Japan because they are tailor made according to local markets. Another example is IKEA has came up with compact furniture solutions and prioritized in Asian cities with smaller homes. Thus, IKEA's global success demonstrates the power of differentiated targeting combined with local adaptation. Let us take another case study that is related to Tesla's niche marketing, where they are targeting people who are very less in number but they are of higher income group. Tesla initially targeted a niche segment, that is, environmentally conscious and high income consumers. Its premium electric vehicles positioned the brand as a pioneer in sustainable mobility. Over time, Tesla expanded its product line to attract mass market buyers with low cost models. This shows how niche targeting by Tesla can evolve into mainstream leadership through innovation and brand equity. Let us move on to understand some of the challenges in global segmentation. Reliable and up to date market data is often scarce and difficult to get, especially in emerging markets. Thus, the exporter should try to find out appropriate data which is relevant for their decisions. Cultural diversity can make it difficult to standardize messaging and product features. Third, consumer preferences change rapidly due to globalization and technology shifts. Therefore, the different insights about market should be updated regularly. Fourth, legal and regulatory differences complicate market entry and segmentation strategies. And finally, exporters must remain flexible and adaptive to overcome these challenges. What are the different best practices for exporters related to these data and trade statistics? The exporter, the exporters should use both quantitative and qualitative data to develop comprehensive segmentation profiles. The exporters should start with a few high potential segments before expanding globally. Exporter should continuously monitor and revise segmentation models based on market feedback. Not only this, exporters should collaborate with local partners, research agencies, and trade bodies for deeper insights. Exporters should align segmentation and targeting with long term brand vision and strategic capabilities. Dear students, let us now conclude what all we have discussed in today's lecture. We have discussed that effective segmentation and targeting form the foundation of successful export strategies. We have also identified that they help exporters understand diverse global markets and deliver value driven solutions. Regular market analysis and customer insights ensure sustained competitiveness. We have also understood that by focusing on the right segments, firms can achieve stronger global presence and higher profitability. Thus, in a rapidly evolving trade landscape, segmentation is not a one time task but a continuous strategic process. Dear students, thank you very much for being there in this lecture.